Check it out. This video is going to be an update on a couple of different types of invertebrates that I may have not kind of shown you guys in a little while, just because there hasn't been a whole lot going on. But if you will look in front of you here, there is, of course, an enclosure. And what is in that enclosure? Well, here's a molt. Some of you may be able to tell me really quick what it is. There is a molt right there from one of these animals. It is an insect. This is the assassin bugs that I picked up from the expo back in, I believe, September, several months ago. And the reason I'm doing this update video, besides just to let you guys know what's going on with them, is because that molt that I just showed you was the final molt of one of them. That's right, folks. We finally have an adult assassin bug on our hands, and you can see those big spikes on its back. That's why they're called the spiny assassin bug. Really, really cool looking species. So there is one adult so far. Really, really excited about that. And then here's something funny. These guys usually kind of hang all together on these two different cork barks here, but since that one molted into an adult, check out where there was 5 of them that I got. Okay, since that one molted, check out where the other 4 are. They're all hunched together over here on this one cork bark, like they're scared of the big one. That one right there, at the very, very bottom, is probably a molt away from being an adult, and then that one next to it, probably a molt or 2 as well. And then after that, we should start having egg cases. Here's something else that I wanted to show you guys. If you will take a look down in the enclosure there, it's just like it's a graveyard of just corpses. Nothing but roach corpses everywhere. These guys took a little while to kind of settle in and really start feeding really well and start molting. But boy, let me tell you, once they did, they really settled in. They are some really vicious feeders when you throw food in there, and their appetites have just gotten bigger and bigger as they have gotten bigger and bigger. So I can't wait till we have some adults in here and start finding some egg cases, so maybe we can hatch some and maybe share them with the world, because I know that I had a hard time finding these guys in stock online. Then I went to an expo and I found some, and so I had to jump on them. Really, really cool looking critters. I'll give you one more good look at this adult right here. Such a creepy looking animal, but man, are they cool. I understand that the bite is quite painful. This species here is actually from Africa, so this is not a U.S. to the new U.S. native to the U.S. or anywhere in the New World. So yeah, anything Old World is definitely not something you want to get bit or stung by. Speaking of which, we've got one more update. And this is a species of wandering spider that I got from the very same vendor at the very same expo. This is the, cannot remember the scientific name. This is the tiger wandering spider, which is from somewhere in the old world. I don't remember where. Haven't done anything on this guy in a while because it's been quite small, and it was really hard to see. But here lately, it has started to grow, has started to eat a lot better. It graduated from fruit flies to tiny pinheads to now small nymphs. Let's throw one in and see what happens. It missed. These guys are super fast, especially when it comes to grabbing their prey. And this thing has grown quite a bit here in the last several weeks. It's molted probably 3 or 4 times in the last couple of months. So they are a fast grower. I have no idea where that roach went, so I'm going to put you guys on pause and see if I can find it. Alright, so I just grabbed another roach. Let's see what happens if I throw it in there. Let's see if the spider, I might have pinched it a little too hard. That's one thing about these guys, is that they don't care for the light very much. And there's the other nymph that I put in. Not sure if I can get it to take down one of them. Of course, every time I try to do feeding video on this, there we go. I was about to say, every time I try to do feeding video on this thing, it never wants to feed on camera, but then when I just feed it just normal, It's always quick to grab the prey. That's what I was saying. These guys are awesome little eaters, and they are super fast when you drop the prey in. Really cool looking spider, but it's still got some more changes to go through before it gets to what it looks like as an adult, which is really awesome looking. This thing has been pretty chill. Hasn't been bolty now. Like I said, it runs and it's fast, but it won't leave its enclosure. So haven't really had to worry about that, but I'm still pretty cautious because these guys are pretty fast, but they're also really fascinating. That's all I got, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. You give me a thumbs up and a comment. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Take care of yourselves and each other. And like my buddies at Exotics Exotics 8 Legs UK always say, have a great day or a great night wherever you are.